Okay, try this again. Let's see. Okay, Iron Man 2 is pretty good. I'd put it like over here. I hope that says Iron Man 2. It's hard to read. Okay, I think so. And then you had Thor: The Dark World, which I don't hate as much as everybody else, but I admit it's not the greatest. Let's see. Thor 2 is... There. Stop. Get on the map. Okay. I mean, it is... all the scenes with Loki are good. I mean, but Jane could have been substituted with a rock and it wouldn't have made any difference. And, like, the Dark Elf thing was not compelling. And so I am going to put it pretty low. I guess I'll put it at the bottom. But I don't hate it, though. But, yeah, I'll put it pretty low. But I have rewatched it more because of events that followed. Okay. Alright, and then... Okay, so you had Iron Man, Hulk, Thor, Captain America, and Avengers. And I'm probably forgetting a movie there. And then you had Iron Man 2, Thor 2, then you had like Captain America 2, right? So, was that where you get the Winter Soldier? Or, yeah. Captain America, I think so, maybe, somewhere in there. So I'm gonna put that kind of around in the middle for me. It was good, but again, I wasn't the biggest fan of the Captain America stuff. Okay, and then the Winter Soldier is what leads to Tony Stark and Captain America falling out, so then that is what's gonna lead into Civil War. But I think they fight, they fight Ultron first, right? So we have Age of Ultron, which I'm actually gonna put more like around here. I wasn't the hugest fan of it, but introduction to Wanda, which was really cool. And then, so we're gonna have, before you can have Civil War, you have to have Ant-Man. So we had Ant-Man. Ant-Man was really fun, and I liked it as like a sleuth thing, so I'll put that up in B. I liked it more, probably the most of all these, if I'm going individually by levels of enjoyment here within the thing. Iron Man, Avengers, then Hulk, Captain America, then Ant-Man. I actually enjoy the original Ant-Man more if I go by my enjoyment level. But then, I mean, these are kind of tied for me, actually. Yes, I'll probably do that. I can tell the internet hating me already. This I liked more than that. No, those are about tied. I mean, these are all kind of tied for me. Okay, anyway, I'm getting too deep into it. Alright, now, so then, okay, so, alright, then you had your original Avengers, then you had Ant-Man, and then you had Civil War, which is probably gonna be around here for me. Hey. Right about there, because it's fun to see everybody all together there. Ultron was more fun, actually. But it's like Ultron, I think, was a more fun movie than Civil War, but like, I don't know. Yeah, Ultron is definitely higher than this. Put Ultron, like there? Yeah. This pretty great region is gonna be most of the movies, because there just weren't any like poor-ish movies. So they're all gonna have to smush in together. Okay. Alright, so then after we had Civil War, that is chronologically where Black Widow would fit in, I think. Right? So let's just get Black Widow in here. Where's Black Widow? So tiny and hard for me to read. Okay, Black Widow. Let's get Black Widow on the map. Okay, if Black Widow had come out this early, it probably would have been like solid B type movie. But the enjoyment was kind of it got postponed and all that stuff. So I'm gonna put it over here. Plus the nose, the smell. I mean, come on. But it was all right. But Yelena was fun. Okay, let's see here. Then, so after Civil War and stuff, then what? Is that when you get, like, Guardians and things? I think we're into Phase 3 with, like, Guardians and stuff. So let's get some Guardians on the map. No, we had Doctor Strange first. And we had some Ant-Man, or we had some Spider-Mans and stuff happening, too. I don't know. I can't remember. But let's get some Guardians on the map here. So we got some Guardians. And that's going to go all the way to the top. All the way to the top. Alrighty. And then we had the Spider-Man, I think, was in here. We got to have a Spider-Man in here. That first Spider-Man. Is this it? No. This is 8. No, that's the Far From Home. Homecoming. There we go. Homecoming. So Homecoming. It's okay. It's alright. It's around there. Okay. And then we had so you get Spider-Man. Oh, Doctor Strange has got to be in here. Doctor Strange was pretty fun. I like the Doctor Strange movie a lot. I'm gonna put it all the way up here. Yeah. Okay, let's see. That's towards. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking backwards now. Those are all towards the end. Those are. Okay. We gotta have an Iron Man 3 at some point. So let's get Iron Man 3 on the map. I'm gonna maybe put it way down there. I do like it less than this Thor, although it might be a better movie, but whatever. It goes. I'm not the biggest fan. It had some. I should rewatch it though. I really should. It deserves more respect. I need to rewatch it because I do really love the kind of demon in the bottle storyline, and we didn't get that, but this was closest to that. I mean, it's nothing is. I am not gonna say that anything in these phases are trash. Like they're all. I had a good time with all of them. It's just like some are obviously stellar and some are great, and then some are less so. Okay. So Iron Man 3 is on the map. Let's see. So that's towards the end. That's a part 2. We just put part 1 on the map. Okay, Black Panther, that's approaching Infinity War. Because I either think that Ragnarok was right before Infinity War or Black Panther was right before Infinity War. I think it goes Black Panther, Ragnarok, Infinity War. Later. No, wait. That's the way old one. Oh, these are way ancient. I didn't know these were going to be on the map. Okay, let's get the Spider-Mans out of here. Okay, we got some. Let's just put all the Spider-Mans. I didn't realize all the Spider-Mans were on here. Because these are not MCU spiders. Hold on. I'm not ready to think about Spider-Man. That's way too much. If this is the original Spider-Man, because it's so teeny tiny, it's hard to see. If this is the original one with Tobey Maguire and whatever, and oh god, Kirsten Dunst, right? Or part 1 or 2. That's right up there. This is the second one with Andrew Garfield, so, I mean, it's like I love Andrew Garfield, but the movies themselves are kind of around this lane. Let's just call this C-, because D is too harsh. Okay, is this the first Andrew Garfield one? I think. This is pretty good. And then... is this the original Tobey? Is this the original Tobey Maguire one? Because that goes right... The original... It's like the original Tobey Maguire 1 and 2 are right up at the... See, I can't tell from the covers because it's really tiny and whatever. But the original Tobey Maguire 1 and 2 right up at the top. And then the third one less so. And then the original... The first Andrew Garfield, pretty good-ish. Like kind of BC, and then the second Andrew Garfield was kind of and then, but I love Andrew Garfield in it, and then there's more, and then there's more Spider-Man's, but yeah, let's just get those on there for now. Okay, let's see, where were we? These are all post-blip. Oh, here's another. Okay. This dude, that's the one with emo Tobey Maguire, so it deserves to be down there. Okay. Alright. Too many villains and stuff and things. Okay. Hold on. And then... I didn't even see... That's later, I think. That, I don't know. That's totally later. Adjacent. Later. Oh, okay. I think are we getting into phase... Are we getting towards the end here? I feel like there's... towards the end of phase 3. I didn't realize I was that close already. Okay, hold on. So... Got derailed with the Spider-Mans. Alright, so... Alright. Avengers, Civil War, and then what comes after Civil War? Then you had Ant-Man, and you had Doctor Strange, and you had Guardians 1, and you had Spider-Man 1, and then you have Civil War, where you bring Spider-Man into Civil War, and that was kind of your sum up of that phase, I think, was Civil War, right? And then I think you have Spider-Man 2? No. Then you have Guardians 2, right? Yeah, then you have Guardians 2. Goes right up at the top. And then you have... Okay. And then you have Captain Marvel comes out after. Does Captain Marvel come out before Black Panther or after Black Panther? Okay. I feel like this is when Captain Marvel comes out, give or take, but it doesn't really matter because it's in the past. So Captain Marvel feels like it's kind of around here. Okay, and then you have Black Panther, which is right at the top. Just putting it there till I can scroll here. Right up in the lane with all the amazings. These guys are like, they're all tied it's like a tie. But I'm gonna do that. It's all amazing. Okay, and then after Black Panther, then you have Thor Ragnarok, because we're getting right up to Endgame, right? So then Ragnarok is my very, very favorite, very top favorite. Right up there. Okay, and then we are at Infinity War, which all of these they're all gonna smoosh up at the top here, so they're all gonna they're all tied. I can't. It's just I'm gonna maybe do something like that, maybe, kind of, sort. But they're all tied. It's nitpicking. They're all tied. Okay, and then 10. I also love Endgame equally as much. I know that people are all over the map of sometimes they don't like it. I like it. It's all good. It's all great. Maybe do like that. Yeah. Okay. That's looking pretty good. Alrighty. And then now we're starting to get into the craziness. Okay, so wait. Ant-Man and the Wasp came out between Infinity War and Endgame. And probably the most, I really like the end credit scene. It was alright. It was okay. It was alright. It was, I did it's in here somewhere. Somewhere. Oof, I don't know. It was enjoyable. I'm gonna put it about there. About that much. Yeah. I have Iron Man 2 relative. I think Age of Ultron should be higher than Iron Man 2. That looks about right-ish. Okay. Alright. Okay, so Ant-Man and the Wasp, then Endgame, and now we're coming into Phase 4. So we already put Black Widow on the map. And then the next thing that aired was WandaVision. Oh, wait. The Spider-Mans. Okay, you got... I'm getting the pictures wrong. Because this is... Does this say Homecoming? I think this is... Because that's the dude, this is the, there's the Homecoming and then Far From Home, and then No Way Home. I think this is Far From Home. That doesn't look like what that says, but that's the dude, I think. I think that, yeah, and then Nick Fury, who's not Nick Fury. I mean, all the sport. Yeah, I mean, it's down here-ish. It's okay. I like Thor the Dark World a little better, to be honest, and I like Andrew... I mean, it's in this zone. It's okay. It's fun. Okay, then, again, this is more like superior A minus, B. Yeah, I mean, I suppose I could retype those. I probably should. But anyway, I don't, alright, where were we? Spider-Man. And then, after that... is WandaVision. Get on the map. I absolutely adore WandaVision. That also goes straight up here. I like it better than that. I mean, I really like it. I put it all the way at the top. Alright, then Loki. I mean, this is also gonna tie up at the top. Absolutely love it so much. Right up there, right there. Yeah. Okay, it's all good. It's all great. Now for the decline. Alright. Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I just was not a fan. I think it was better made than some of these. I mean, does that say... No, you don't get to be that low. But I just, like, I don't know, I wasn't a fan. I felt like it was kind of like there was like a sort of a vaccine plot, but there wasn't, and we could speculate whether something was removed, but they didn't like smoothly put the pieces back together, and like we never then Madripoor has nothing to do with it. There's a lot of loose ends, and then they're kind of gonna comment on race, but not gonna comment on race, and like I wanted to see like more of Isaiah Bradley's story, and like it's called Falcon and the Winter Soldier, but I felt it was mostly about Bucky, and I still I don't know, like, it wasn't doing anything for me, really. But it is sad to think that you have some of the MCU Avengers who are, like, attending plays of themselves and getting, groupies flinging themselves at them on the street. And, Sam Wilson doesn't even get recognized, and the cops are called on him, and he can't even get a loan. I mean, we know why, but it is sad to think about. It's like Hawkeye doesn't deal with that shit. But Hawkeye just wants to be left alone. But anyway, whatever. It's just, there's a lot of, it's like, are we going to come back to see U.S. Agent again? Or, like, I don't know what story it was trying to tell. But it's just too short. It's like, did we need a whole TV show about Sam Wilson accepting the shield? Maybe? I don't know. I mean, it's not as bad as, it's okay. It's like, it's perfectly okay, I guess. But I don't know, I wasn't a big fan. Okay, okay, so then we had speaking of Hawkeye, no, was Hawkeye next? Hawkeye comes up. Hawkeye, I couldn't so much get into Hawkeye either, but it's okay. You get to go above Hawkeye. Well, I really don't like Iron Man 3. Man. I don't know. It was okay. But Hawkeye, I mean, you can't really compare TV shows to movies because they don't have the same budget and the same, I don't know, whatever. Anyway, I don't want to think about it too much, just kind of a quick, this appeared at some point. In full disclosure, I haven't watched it, but I'm not wanting to have any desire to watch it. So I guess anything I haven't seen, I should put either way in the back at the bottom or somewhere middle, whatever neutral is. Haven't seen it. I figured probably be somewhere in the middle. Same thing goes with like, well, I heard that was total trash. But I have no desire to see it. But anyway, I'm sure it works for people. Again, a lot of these I haven't seen. I haven't seen this. I hear people place it around in here in this zone. Again, this is trash. Okay. This I have not seen, so I will put it in the middle for like neutral. I hear good things about it. Same thing here. I hear this is really good. I hear that this is trash, but not as trashy as those two trashes. But I have not seen it. Okay. This one I haven't even heard of, so I gets to be in this zone. Alrighty. Anything else that I have? Well, that's later. Oh, this, I don't know why this is here. This is not, isn't this just like a behind the scenes info about Marvel or whatever? I don't know. So I think that, I don't know why that's on this list. I'll just chunk it over here. I think I did see something about that. If it's like the Disney Plus sort of like little behind the scenes type stuff. Vignettes or whatever. Let's see. Okay, I think I am now fully into phase 4, I think, which was the goal. So then after Spider-Man Far From Home and Black Widow, then you had Shang-Chi. Get Shang-Chi on the map. Shang-Chi is a perfectly okay movie. Right in this lane. right and about in that lane. Alright. Then you had... Did you have What If before Spider-Man No Way Home? No, then you had Eternals, I think. I think you had Eternals, or did you have What If next? Maybe you had Eternals next. Eternals is not good. I'm gonna put it like around this, it's maybe around, it's not as bad as that. Yeah, around there. It like this, it's kind of mess. It's its own mess. Has some good elements. Okay. Oh, here's another TV show I have not. Oh, is this the original Daredevil movie with what is it, Ben Affleck? Because I would put that as schlocky. But no, I think this is a TV show, which I hear really good things about. So I think people like it. So I put it up there with Jessica Jones and Luke Cage and Punisher, because I think people like those. I have not seen them, so I don't have an official position. Okay, so Shang-Chi, and then What If? Get What If on the map. I really liked What If, but it is kind of hit and miss. I'm gonna put it up here. I like it. It's creative. It's interesting. And I want to see it do just total random vignettes of things that they don't all have to tie together in the end either. It could just literally be What If, because you could explore that forever, and that there could be some really fascinating stories there, and it could have like a Twilight Zone kind of vibe. I mean, I like that kind of stuff. Alright, anyway, then there was Moon Knight, I think was the next one out, which I couldn't finish. But it opened really strong and had some really cool ideas. Obviously, the music is stellar, but there were some things that really rubbed me the wrong way, and then I couldn't finish it. But the first parts are pretty good. So I'm gonna put it, I don't know, somewhere around here. Some interesting stuff in there in the beginning that could pull it higher, but anyway. Maybe that could be a little higher, I'm not sure, but I'm gonna put it around there. I do want to put it higher than Hawkeye, actually, so if you don't kind of count these are kind of in the neutral good space. These are all neutral good kind of space. I will put this better, I liked it better than Hawkeye. Put it around in that lane. But I didn't fully finish it, to be fair. Okay, here's another random thing I haven't seen, so it goes up in that neutral kind of zone. Here, I'll use this as a hallmark for this thing means, okay, all of these are kind of neutral. I haven't seen them. Oh, wait, that should come after Hawkeye. There we go. There we go. And then, so then after Moon Knight was Spider-Man No Way Home, which is a Sony collaboration thing, and that was really fun. That might be one of those things that, like, it, you know, if you see it at home alone and you didn't have the whole theatrical experience, I don't know, because a lot of it was the theatrical experience. But here's the thing. I saw it without having seen any of the Andrew Garfield movies, just the Tobey Maguire ones, and it had been, and I hadn't recently rewatched Tom Holland in like years, so I didn't get a lot of the big gets on first watch, but I still really, really enjoyed it, and I love seeing Tobey Maguire, and it was really fun. And then it immediately made me want to go home and marathon all of the movies, and all Tobey Maguire, and all Andrew Garfield, and all Tom Holland. And then I went back to the theaters and watched again. It was even more amazed. Like, it was just a really, really, really solid, really fun time. I did have a lot of issues with it, but still really solid fun time. I think it deserves a good spot right there. And a big chunk of that is the theatrical experience too. Same thing with Endgame and Infinity War and stuff, but a lot of all of these. Okay, so anyway, that goes up there. Okay, now we have, this is when Ms. Marvel came out, I believe. Get it on the map. And then unfortunately, I haven't seen it, so it has to go in the neutral I haven't seen category. But again, I hear that it's really good.